This is a 2018 Lincoln MKZ Black Label. It's one of our in-stock units available right now here at McArthur Lincoln. Now the Black Label vehicles were designed to impress those with impeccable taste for art, fine food, and culture. And you're going to see that with a host of interior themes that are designed around passion for luxury and attention to detail there. The theme on this particular vehicle is that Thoroughbred theme. The Thoroughbred celebrates that American horse racing tradition. You're going to see that with those different interior materials throughout the vehicle, that jet black and chestnut Venetian leather trim throughout the vehicle, the dash, the doors, the seats. Also, you're going to see that Chilean maplewood appliques as well, also on your doors as well as on your glove box and the steering wheel. And then don't forget the Alcantara suede headliner that's going to wrap the headliner in a really nice soft suede headliner. So I think you're really going to like the different quality materials on the inside. But first, let's talk about the exterior of the vehicle. Now, this particular vehicle is powered with a 2.0 liter, 4-cylinder turbocharged engine that gets you 245 horsepower, 275 foot-pound of torque. And for fuel economy, they're saying it should get around 21 miles per gallon in the city and about 31 miles per gallon on the highway. Also on this particular vehicle, you're going to have the 6-speed automatic transmission with select shift. And select shift allows you to put that in that sport mode, and be able to use the different drive modes that are available with this particular vehicle, being able to put it in either a normal, a comfort, a sport mode for that feel for the suspension and the handling, also the steering feel. And when you put it in that S mode, it's going to automatically put it in that sport feel for the handling of the vehicle. So real nice. Also that drive modes, also again, it's going to give you that electronic power assist steering. So that's really nice because when you're on the highway, it's going to kind of stiffen it up so it's a little bit easier or harder for that wind to push you around. But when you're in those going slower in those parking lots, you can easily turn the steering wheel, be able to go into those parking spaces a little bit easier. So that's going to be part of those Lincoln drive modes, as well as your active noise cancellation or noise control there, making it a little bit quieter inside the vehicle. And when you drive this vehicle, you won't believe how quiet it is in there and how you can carry on a conversation with the person, and even in the back seat, pretty easily. Now up here on the front, you will see the nice chrome grille up here. That is that mesh grille with the chrome surround that goes around that. Nice Lincoln emblem there in the middle as well. Chrome accent on the lower part of that bumper as well. And you're going to see some nice LED lights on this vehicle, including the LED automatic adaptive headlights. And now automatically means they're going to come on automatically as it gets dark. And adaptive means that when you turn the steering wheel, it's going to turn those lights to light your intended path, which is a really nice feature to have with this. And then the LEDs are just going to be so much brighter for you, and they're going to last longer as well. You also have LED signature lighting that lights up underneath those headlights. They can be on as your daytime running lights as well. Just looks really sharp when you do have those on that way. People really know they have a luxury vehicle coming their way when you have those on. You're going to see the LED lights under here as well that's going to go along with those daytime running lights. So real sharp look on the front of the vehicle. Also, you get the Lincoln Embrace. And Lincoln Embrace just allows you to embrace to the vehicle using a series of LED lights around the vehicle. When you have that key fob and you get within about 6 to 8 feet of the vehicle, it's going to use those LED lights to welcome you to the vehicle. And the first one you're going to see is the LED signature lighting underneath the headlights going to fade up under there. Your door handles are going to light up with LED backlighting in them, so to light them up so you can see them at night. If you approach the vehicle behind, the LED tail lights are going to light up as well and welcome you there from the back. And then beside the vehicle, you're going to see the Lincoln welcome mat with that Lincoln symbol in the middle. A great way to really welcome you to the vehicle, especially at night. Now, as I move around to the side, one of the things I want to show you is the deep color of this Chroma Caviar dark gray metallic paint color. So these Chroma paints are only available with your Black Label vehicles. So this is a gorgeous, deep, rich colors that are going to see on these Black Label vehicles when you go with those Chroma paints. They're an extra cost on that, but probably well worth it when you see this color in person. I think you're really going to love it. Now, the wheels on this are a 19-inch machine-faced aluminum wheel with those ebony painted pockets. Again, this wheel is only available on your Black Label vehicles with the Lincoln Black Label center cap in there. So it's a beautiful wheel there for you. Also, the mirrors up here are going to be a body-colored mirror cap. Sits on this nice chrome accent here. In between there is going to be your turn signal indicators. That way those approaching from the front or the side are going to know you're wanting to turn in that direction. Also, it is going to have your power heated glass for that mirror. Also, auto dimming driver side view mirror, which comes in real handy when those cars want to pass you with those bright lights. It's going to help you. It won't blind you when they're passing you. Also, it's going to come with Bliss with cross traffic alert. Now, Bliss is the blind spot information system. What it means is that if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of the mirror on that side and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. As you're backing up, if someone's going to cross your path behind you, it's going to use a light in that mirror on that side. Also puts a message on the dash telling you if they're coming from the left or the right, in a series of tones that it's not safe to back up. I love this system. It is going to be going standard for your models for 2019. What's great is standard equipment on all your Black Label vehicles. Also, this does have your intelligent access that allows you to be able to leave that with that key fob in your pocket. Leave it in there. As you approach the vehicle, you get that welcome embrace. Also, then you put your hands in the door handle. It's going to automatically unlock the vehicle for you, allow you to get in and out of the vehicle. And now these mirrors are power fold mirrors, and right now it's out because I've been getting in and out of the vehicle a little bit. But when you do lock the vehicle up by pressing the ridges on the doorknob, it's going to automatically lock it, and it's going to fold those mirrors into place. So that way it kind of keeps them out of the way for people that are parked beside you. So that way hopefully you'll protect those mirrors a little bit in those parking lots there. Also just a nice luxury feature as well. Nice power fold mirrors that I think you'll really appreciate. Also, it does have a keypad here on the pillar that allows you, if you want to leave the keys inside or access the vehicle without your keys on you, you can use your own security code to access it that way. And I love that it's invisible, so after you use it, it's going to go ahead and disappear. It's not as easily seen by people that way as well. So, also, when you have this, you do get remote start on this, so you're going to have your unlock, lock, remote start, of course. You can remote start it from the comfort of your home, but it also has a Lincoln Connect. And Lincoln Connect allows you to be able to connect you to the vehicle using a Lincoln Way app. And that's a free app that you download, and you're going to be able to do so many things with that through the app, be able to remote start the vehicle from anywhere, unlock and lock it. So maybe if you forgot to lock the car, you can be able to do that with the app. You can also find your vehicle. So if you're in that game or that concert, you get out and you're not able to find your vehicle, you can use the app to help you find and locate your vehicle. You can also schedule remote start times with that app as well. And we're going to get into some other features that come with that app as well, in the internal modem that allows you to connect to the vehicle, and when we get inside and talk about that Sync 3 system. Also with this, you're going to see the nice chrome accent around the windows, even on the door handles. Nice touch of the chrome accent on those door handles, those body colored door handles. Just it looks real nice here on the side of the vehicle. As you move to the back, you're going to see the rear defrost back here, and I love how that glass just kind of extends down, and you have this black accent, high gloss finish here on the top part of that trunk lid. Gives a nice sport look on this, along with the nice, almost a rear spoiler look to the trunk lid as well. You have that chrome Lincoln lettering that sits on these LED tail lights. Nice chrome accent in there to make those LED lights really pop really nicely. Just looks real sharp on the vehicle. A couple accents here in the back that you're going to notice that let you know it's a Lincoln Black Label vehicle. One of them is the black accent on the Z, as well as the Black Label right underneath the MKZ badging there. So that looks real sharp on the vehicle. You do have your rear view camera with reverse sensing, so as you're backing up, you're going to be able to see behind you, and you're going to get alert if you get too close to anything. Also down here in the bottom, you can see the nice chrome accent in the lower part of that molded in black bumper with a nice chrome tip dual exhaust under there. And it just kind of incorporates everything real nicely in together. Also, this does have your power trunk lid. You can use a remote if you want to. There's a button on there. You hit it twice and it's going to power it up. Or you can hit this button right back here if you have the key fob on you. So we'll just do that. So you'll see it powers it on up. So it just doesn't release it and let it come up. It actually powers it all the way up as well as powers it down. Inside, it's going to be carpeted throughout. So make it a lot quieter in here. And this is one way it does that. It achieves that is by having the cloth throughout the cargo area here. Also, 60-40 split bench seats, so you can lay those seats down if you need a little extra cargo room. You also see a little compartment on that back seat. That allows you to put that armrest down in the rear seat back there and still get access to the rear cargo area, the rear trunk, from anybody that's in that rear seat back there while you're on your drive, so you don't have to pull over if you need to get something out of there. Also in here, this does come standard with a cargo mat, a trunk mat in here. It's a premium mat. It's carpeted there on the one side, and I believe it's all weather kind of material on the other side. So you can turn it over if you're getting something messy in there, so that way you don't get the cargo area or the carpet back there dirty. Also, it's going to come with embroidered floor mats. So they are premium floor mats for your Black Label vehicles. They are going to be trimmed with this in here does have the black trim on it that goes with that jet black interior for you that's going to trim with those carpeted seats. And they're going to be for the footwells not only in the front seat but also the ones in the back seat too. Now to shut this, you're just going to hit the button right here, or you can use your remote as well. If you do that, you'll notice it's going to power itself down, but also has an easy closure. So it's going to grab it and it's going to pull it down as well. Now here on the interior is where that Black Label theme really comes through. So you're going to see throughout the vehicle, just like we showed you earlier when we talked about it, that chestnut and jet black Venetian leather trimmed throughout the interior. So the dash, those doors are going to be wrapped with that chestnut Venetian leather, and then the lower part of the doors, the steering wheel, and even part of this center console are going to have that jet black Venetian leather as well. So everywhere you touch is a high quality material. So even here on this floating shelf where you wouldn't think about it, that is going to be Venetian leather. Right here is the chestnut, the jet black here, and even Alcantara suede headliner. That material is going to be on this inside part as well. So everywhere you touch, you're going to feel that on the vehicle. The Alcantara suede headliner as well, including the moonroof cover, which we're going to talk about in just a little bit, even comes all the way down your pillars. And then the Chilean Maplewood appliques. You're going to see that on your doors. On the driver's side, it's going to wrap around above that vent on the left side. And then on the passenger side, you're going to see it wrap around above your glove box there. So just looks real sharp. Even has that same appliques here on the steering wheel. Now the center console here is a little bit different material. It is like kind of an aluminum finish to it. And that's because it's a high traffic area where you're going to be touching it a lot. And so they know that that's going to need to hold up. So that's why they have a little bit different finish to the center console here. You will get that Venetian leather seats for you. Lincoln L perforations on those as well, those outside seats. The front seats are going to get dual power seats. Also, you're going to get heated and cooled seat for the driver and front passenger. Back seats 3 back there, 60-40 split bench seat for that backrest, as we mentioned earlier. Heated seats as part of the climate package for those outbound seats, and you're going to also have vents behind this console, along with I believe there's a 110 outlet as well as at least one USB port back there. Here on the door, you're going to have your power windows, locks, mirror switches, including auto one touch for those front windows, and driver memory for 2 different drivers. And I want to stop there because the driver memory will memorize the position of the mirrors, the seat, as well as your power, tilt, and telescoping steering wheel. This will power electronically up and down, forward and back for you, so you can get it just right. And as you can see right now, my seat is back, way back, as the steering wheel is up, out of place, because it has an easy entry and exit seat and uses all those settings to know that. So when you turn the vehicle off, it moves the seat back, steering wheel up, so I can get out of the vehicle easier and get back in. When I hit that push button start to start it, it's going to move my seat into position, the steering wheel, and the mirrors for the last person that drove the vehicle. If that's not me, I'm going to hit my button, or maybe it's that number 1 or number 2, and it's going to adjust everything on the fly for me. Now let's talk about the steering wheel. Leather wrapped, heated as well as part of that climate package. Cruise control on the left side of the steering wheel with Bluetooth and audio controls on the right side of the steering wheel. You have 2 D-pads above that. The one here on the left is going to control your productivity screens and your display here on the left side in that tack speedometer, that tack area there. And then the D-pad on the right side is going to pull out the Microsoft Sync technologies from the speedometer there for you. So that's going to look real nice. So that way you can control those using the D-pads here without getting your hands off the steering wheel. Also, those paddle shifters behind the steering wheel, as we talked about when you put it in that S mode there. Now this does have with that climate package rain sensing wipers as well. So if you have that wiper setting in one of those auto settings or the intermittent settings, it's going to automatically turn those wipers on when it starts to rain on you. If it rains a little harder, it's going to turn them on a little bit faster for you. You don't have to do that at all. It comes in real handy, especially when that rain wants to change the speeds on you. You don't have to keep adjusting that intermittent for you. Also, the windshield wiper de-icers come with the climate package. And what's nice is here in Kansas, a lot of times the windshield will defrost the snow and the ice off the windshield, but then those wipers are still wet and it's cold outside and they'll freeze up on you. But with the windshield wiper de-icers, you don't have to worry about that. Now for the climate control, I love how it looks when you have the vehicle turned off. You can't see any of the words or the emblems from your climate control. Nice clean look. When you hit that push button start to start it, it's going to use LED backlighting to light up all the words and the emblems with vibrant reds, blues, and whites to really light everything up. Some great benefit to that. One of them is you don't have to worry about any of those buttons wearing off over time because they're not painted onto those buttons. Also, you get dual zone auto climate control, so the driver and front passenger are going to have 2 different temperatures there. And also you'll notice the heated seat and the heated steering wheel buttons are going to be right here as well. You don't have to go into the screen that we're going to talk about next. For your audio controls, standard equipment on your Black Labels, Revel Ultima audio sound system with, I believe, 19 speakers throughout the vehicle, including 3 speakers on each of the doors, the front as well as the back door. So great sound system. You even have a nice big speaker up there on the dash. It just brings that audio through the vehicle, and it comes with that Clarify, so you can adjust the audio controls to your liking. So if you want it to sound like that live sound at a concert, you can adjust it and give you that kind of sound. So I think you're going to appreciate that. It does have the Microsoft Sync technology, that Sync 3 system, the 3rd generation voice enhanced recognition system where you can control your audio, your climate, your phone, and navigation, not only by voice commands, but with the touchscreen, including the new pinch to zoom technologies for your navigation map there. And so real nice and easy to use. And when you put that vehicle in reverse, that's where you're going to see your backup camera come into view, is that full 8-inch screen right there in the middle of your dash. To the left of that screen is where you're going to see your push button start and push button shift. And then to the right, you're going to see an auto hold button. And what that's going to allow you to do is be able to hold that brake if you want to, relax your foot a little bit, or you need to transition from the brake to the gas if you're on a hill or something. And then you can shut your traction control off as well right there, because that's going to have standard with your traction control. Now let's talk about up here on the overhead console. You do have your auto dimming rear view mirror up here on this mirror. Also on the visor, you're going to have garage openers for 3 different garage doors. In the overhead console bin, you're going to have a little compartment there for those sunglasses that you can put there. And you're going to see the switches here for the power moonroof. It does have the manual sunshade and then the power glass that's going to open up for you. So it's just going to look real sharp for you opening that up there. Also the compartments here, let me talk about these. I like a nice clean look. You can have all these little compartments closed. You press the little chrome buttons there, the smaller one, the media hub, you can open that up. Good spot to put that cell phone if you want to, with a USB port, so you can plug it in, charge it while you're driving. So I love that. I love how that works. And also this does have Apple and the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that also comes with this, where you can Bluetooth your phone, playing music through your phone through Bluetooth, but also through the USB port if you want to use that source instead. Also, you have a compartment for your cup holders. So you just press that chrome button again, and it's going to open it up and give me access to your 2 cup holders right there. And then for your console, we can open this up, leather wrapped. I love that Venetian leather on that console cover. You can see the compartment in here with a little tray that's removable. You can take that out pretty easily. You've got those coins and small items in there. And then a bigger compartment down there where you can see another USB port down there with a power point, and then even slot for that cord to come through right there so it doesn't get pinched by your console cover. So you can have that shut. And then notice the shelves that you have here, one here as well as down here. I put all those smaller items in there, and sometimes hopefully this is big enough to be able to put that purse in there, so that way it won't be on the floor down there getting dirty or anything, or maybe if it's raining or snowing or anything, getting it wet down there. So that's really nice having those compartments there, and because of the push button start and shift, it gives you those the floating shelves down there as well. So everything I've talked about so far, again, is the standard equipment on this particular unit. This is one of our Black Label Thoroughbred vehicles, and I think you're really going to like it. Now, it also is going to come with some great warranties, so let's talk about those next.
Now, the couple features that I wanted to also highlight that I forgot to mention on the inside, there's just so many features, it's hard to remember them all. Now, in the back seats here, you are going to get rear inflatable seat belts, and that's going to deploy those those airbags and those seat belts for those 2 outbound seats from those front and side collisions. So that's going to be standard equipment on all your Black Label vehicles. Also, the ambient lighting. Ambient lighting is going to light up those cup holders, the footwells, the door compartments, also the LED lights underneath the dash. It looks real sharp, and also kind of incorporates that with your welcome sequence too. You can change the colors in your Microsoft Sync 3 screen there. Just real nice having that different feel inside the vehicle. You can pick and customize your color with that as well there. Also, this does have, I mentioned a Lincoln Connect earlier, and the part of that Lincoln Connect, because it does have the modem, allows you to have that Wi-Fi hotspot capabilities. Now, that is an extra fee. It's like $20 a month for unlimited data. Allows you to connect 10 devices to the modem within the vehicle, to use the vehicle's modem instead of each individual device's data there that way. So that's something that's available. That is not part of that. If you don't want to use the 3G, you still get the access to the Lincoln Connect and using the Lincoln Way app to be able to remote start your vehicle and some different things like that. Also inside, I want to mention that Revel Ultima audio sound system comes with 20 speakers, not 19. I'm trying to figure out where all the speakers are. There's 3 in each of the doors. That gives you 12, plus there's 1 on top of the dash. There's also a couple up here on the headliner, and then there's about 5 back here in the back of the rear cargo area here, and just it gives it that sound, just brings that sound throughout the vehicle, giving you all kinds of different options there for you. So great sound for you. Now let's talk about the warranties. You get a 4-year, 50,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty with a 6-year, 70,000 mile powertrain warranty and roadside assistance. So some great warranty that comes with it. Also, don't forget you're going to get 4 years, 50,000 miles pickup and redelivery. And what that means is that you can schedule your service if you live within 30 miles from a Lincoln dealership. They'll pick your vehicle up for service, leave you a Lincoln loaner, service your vehicle, give it a car wash, bring it back to you, and you don't have to even leave your house or work or whatever it might be. So that's a great service that you're going to get with that. All your Lincoln Black Label vehicles are going to get some extra benefits as well, like a 4-year, 50,000 mile premium maintenance plan. And that's going to cover all those wear and tear items. Pretty much covers everything on the vehicle for 4 years, 50,000 miles, except for the tires. So that's a great service that I think you'll really find of great value here with your Black Label vehicles. Also, there'll be remote new vehicle delivery. So we will deliver the vehicle to your house if you'd like to schedule it that way, so you don't have to come to the dealership if you'd like to. Plus, anytime car wash. So if you want your car washed, go to a Lincoln dealership. You can have an anytime car wash when you bring it in there, as well as an annual detail. And that detail, they spend a day with it, they detail it inside and out, clean it like it's a brand new vehicle, and you get one of those every year. So for the first 4 years and 50,000 miles. So I think you'll really appreciate some of that as well. And then there's some great other collections that you get, like a travel collection and a culinary collection as well that comes with that services at some of the bigger cities. And then the clear membership as well. A lot of memberships that come, privileges that come along with the Black Label membership. So I think you'll really find that it really is a membership that you're going to really enjoy for a long period of time. So great vehicle. I wanted to highlight that. Check out our Lincoln website, McArthurLincoln.com. There in each one of our vehicles you can check for availability, schedule a test drive. You can see pictures, as well as a 360-degree walk around is what we call it. It's kind of a VR experience, an inside as well as an outside perspective of the vehicles. You can spin it around and see how it's going to look from the middle of the vehicle on the inside, and as you're maybe walking around the outside as well. So I think you'll like that. Also, you'll find our great internet prices on there as well. We also discount our vehicles to make not only the ownership effortless, but also the buying experience effortless, because you're going to see a great internet price that you don't need to negotiate with us. You're going to get that great price right off the bat just by looking on our website there. So I think you'll find it very easy for you. If you have any questions, you can call or send us a text message at 785-378-5031. Or if you're calling from your landline, you can call us at toll-free 1-800-874-6316. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This Lincoln Black Labels are just a great vehicle with a lot of great premium materials throughout the vehicle, inside and outside. So I think you really like it. So I hope you enjoyed this video on this 2018 Lincoln MKZ Black Label.